Good morning everybody, it's time for our Sunday school this morning. We're going to be looking at life and how it's not always fair. So what I'd like you to do now is just spend a few minutes watching the video.
One day long ago, Jesus was preaching God's message when he described God and his kingdom like the owner of a vineyard. The owner of a vineyard once had a very good harvest and needed people to help pick the grapes. So he went out in the morning to the marketplace to look for people who could help him. He saw some idle men sitting, so he went up to them and offered them the work at his vineyard. He said,
"Work for me in the vineyard, and in return I shall pay you 1 silver coin."
1 silver coin was a lot for a day's work, so the men agreed. The vineyard owner felt he needed more workers at noon, so he went out to the marketplace again to look. He found more men doing nothing, so he made them the same offer. In the evening, he went to the marketplace yet again to search for more men. He again found people who were willing to work. As the day ended, it was time for the owner to pay his workers. He paid each of them with a silver coin as he had promised. Seeing this, the workers who had been present in the vineyard since morning were very angry. They felt it was not fair since they had been working since the morning. The owner calmly said,
"I am paying the amount that I had promised."
Jesus then explained to the crowd that just like the vineyard owner, God's love and kindness is the same for all.
Well, what does all that mean, I hear you say? Let's take a look. I've got some envelopes here. And if we were at Sunday school, I would have given one envelope to every person here. So I'm going to do it here and try and explain what this story meant. So, my first envelope, what have I got in there? Oh, magnifying glass. That's quite good. My second envelope. Oh, I've got some jelly babies. I like jelly babies. My third envelope that I might have given to somebody. Oh, a cereal bar. Something a little bit different. What's in this one then? Oh, I like that. That's a gift card to be used wherever we like. Even Costa, I think we could use that in. That's good. My last envelope is a bit strange, but I've got some hand sanitizer. So there's lots of different things in there. If you'd have got one of those things and your friend had got something different, you might have felt a bit disappointed, or you might have felt a little bit unfair if you got the hand sanitizer and they got the jelly babies. So sometimes in life, things are not always fair. A bit like in the vineyard, where some of the workers have been working all day, some have been working half a day, and some had only turned up to work for half an hour, but they were all paid the same amount of money. So there was a lot of grumbling with those vineyard workers because they didn't think it was fair. But when we look at the Bible, in God's eyes, he wants us all to be grateful for whatever we have or whatever we're given. He even wants us to share it sometimes with others. And that's not a bad thing, because today there's some of you that are going to be outside at our harvest service. And when we have harvest, we bring along gifts of all sorts of food that we can pass on to other people that may not have food themselves. So what I'd like you to remember today is that God wants us not to be ungrateful, but to be thankful for whatever we are given and whatever we have. And I want us to remember that sometimes we can share those things with others that may not have some of the things that we've got. Especially at harvest time, it's a good time to share with others. I haven't done a craft today. What I have done is I've left on our Facebook or our YouTube channel, I've left a picture of a cross. And what I'd like you to do is decorate that cross, and there's some words there that you can write some of the words from verse 15 about not being jealous and about sharing with others, and then hang it in your room as a reminder of the parable of the vineyard workers. I hope you've enjoyed our Sunday school today and that you're able to go and do the craft and have fun and maybe share it with some other people. Share that story and see what happens. We'll have a good week and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.